So are you a life coach who's looking to find your clients on Facebook, but you don't know how or don't know where to get started? Don't worry, I got you covered in this video.
We all win when we all win. We all win when we all win.
Hey there, my friend, I'm Super Sid, the Marketing Shaman, and I help life coaches and healers make their first or next 100K in their life coach and healing business with profitable presentations. And today, I wanted to go over with you tried and true methods that we use, that our clients use to go out there and attract and find people that need their help and turn those people into paying clients for their business. Let's rock and roll. All right, so first things first, right? You are going out onto social media, you're going out on Facebook, right? And you want to start finding clients. Well, the first thing we need to do is we need to let people know who we are, and we need to let people know what it is that we can do to help them, as well as where they can go so that they can start getting that help. And the way that we like to do that is what we classify as a profile funnel. What a profile funnel is on Facebook is where you have your personal profile, right? You know, Facebook was built for people to personally be able to go out there and connect with other people personally. It wasn't built as a business platform. It was actually built for people, helping people, right? So, really, when we look at this, we want to, especially, if we're not making $10,000 yet in our life, a month in our life coaching business, we really want to make sure that we're using our personal profile to get the most eyeballs, right, on our messages and on our offers. So ultimately, what we're looking to do on our profile funnel to make sure that we can do that is that there's 4 specific spots on our profile funnel that we want to make sure that we're taking advantage of, right, during this process. So when people come and visit our profiles, they can be like, oh, that's them. They help with that. If I want help with that, I can go there. And then they can start clicking around, clicking on links, and start taking actions, the items that you can help them with, right? So ultimately on our profile funnel, what we're looking to do is it's broken up into 4 parts. And if you want a more detailed video on how you can build this with specific examples, so you can check that video out on another video here on my channel. But really, I want to go over with you what these 4 parts are. So the 4 parts are going to be the cover image, and then it's going to be the profile image, and then it's specifically going to be your featured image down there at the bottom, and then what we classify as your description. Description is very important because it's the only place that you can actually put a link, and that link can be clickable on your Facebook profile. So when we build this profile funnel, what ultimately this is our flag in the ground. This is us saying, hey, this is who we are, this is how we help people, and ultimately this is where you can go, right, to start getting that help, whether it be a Facebook group, a lead magnet, maybe it's a call with you, whatever it might be, but ultimately, you're letting them know what action they need to take so they can start getting the help that you've shown to them already that got them to that profile to begin with, right? Exactly how you can help them. Before I go into the next strategy that actually finds people who need my help and helps my clients find people who need their help, usually around 10 to 12 times a day, right? I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out new and exciting content every single day showing you and other life coaches and healers how to make your first or next 100K in your life coach and healing business, right? Click on that button below and subscribe. All right, so now we have our flag in the ground and we have a profile funnel built, letting people know who it is that we are and specifically how it is that we can help them and where to go to start getting that help, right? What's going to happen is people are going to start what? Visiting our profiles. They're going to start what? Now that they know, they're going to start visiting and being like, oh, that's them. That's what they do. That's what they can do. And they have 2 choices when they visit that profile. They have 2 choices. Now, one thing I like to mention to people and remind people, even on social media, on the internet, people still do business with people, not profiles, right? So because of this, yeah, people are going to take action, right? Your diehards are going to take action. Like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to go check that out. Most people, though, are going to want to connect with you first. And they do that on Facebook by what? Sending you a friend request. So when they send you a friend request after seeing your profile funnel, I look at that as like an opt-in. Someone raising their hand and saying, hey, I'm interested in you. I'm interested in what you do to help. Because they came and they literally saw my banner and they said, hey, I want to connect with you. Because what are they doing when they connect with you? They're acknowledging that they want to be friends with you. And what happens when they're friends with you on Facebook? They start seeing more and more of your content, right? They start seeing more and more of your content. So that's basically the behavior that they took. So what we do is when they send a friend request over, we then hit them back with this. It's actually just 2 sentences. We hit them with this. Hey, first name, thanks so much for reaching out. It's very nice to meet you. What made you decide to reach out to me today? And we just literally let them know that. We ask that question. A lot of people see and respond to that question pretty quickly. Why? Because they just visited your profile, they sent you a friend request and they didn't know you and you didn't know them. And now you're acknowledging the behavior, acknowledging the action they took, and you're asking them why they took it. A lot of times after someone goes to your profile funnel and specifically sees how you can help them, right? And then they send you a friend request, there's a good majority of those people that are looking to get your help. And this is a great opportunity for you to start those conversations of being able to help them and ultimately sign them up or drive them in the way of places, funnels, groups, whatever your lead magnet is, of ways that you can help them. So the next way that we can really go out there and find clients fast, right, on Facebook is using Facebook groups. Now, there's two different ways you can use Facebook groups, and I have a couple other videos on my channel where you can really dive into those strategies deep. By far is one of the fastest ways that you can go into a marketplace and start creating noise and start getting eyeballs on you, right? And you can do this the first way by going into other Facebook groups and basically engaging. What we mean by engaging is asking questions in the Facebook group through your post or telling stories about you reaching accomplishments in those posts, right, inside those Facebook groups. By doing this, you're going to be able to get people who respond and engage within your post, within the information and the messages that you're putting inside those Facebook groups, which is going to give you an opportunity to reply to them, to basically connect with them on Facebook, and ultimately start communicating with them through your DM or through your messenger on Facebook. And that's a very, very powerful way because, again, what happens when someone friends you on Facebook, right? They start seeing your content, right? They start seeing the messages that you're putting out into the marketplace on your personal profile. And if there's someone that came from a Facebook group, that you were in, that was full of people who were looking for the type of help that you provide and looking for a solution that you provide, there's a good chance they're going to start watching your content, a good chance they're going to start building trust with you, and a good chance they're going to start wanting to ask you for your help real soon. The other side of the coin when it comes to Facebook groups is actually building your own Facebook group. This is a very, very powerful strategy I go over with my clients, is because usually when we go into other Facebook groups, you might have a group on Facebook ourselves, right? And when we get them into that Facebook group and we get them to be friends with us, now it's like double whammy. Right? We're hitting them on our personal page, and now they're getting to see our content in our Facebook group as well. So what's happening is basically, I always tell my clients this, the more they click, the more they see, right? So the more they engage, the more that they, are acknowledging with their behavior that they want to see what it is that we're providing and how it is that we help and can possibly help them, the more the content that we're going to open up to them. So ultimately, they could now see us in the Facebook group that they met us in, right? They could now come and, send us a friend request or ultimately see our profile funnel, go to where we're guiding them in our, say, Facebook group. And then now what's going on is they're not only going to see us in that initial Facebook group we found them in, they're also going to see us on our personal profiles content. They're also now going to see us in our Facebook groups profiles content. So now they're going to have a chance to see us 3 times as many times. That's really going to make us omnipresent and to be everywhere in the marketplace as that celebrity. And we'll start gaining that authority through helping them with the content that we then start to provide them. Before I go into our number one strategy that helps us and our clients make multiple thousands of dollars every single week using Facebook, I want to ask you, what are some of the things that you're doing on Facebook to find your clients? Put those in the comments for me. So the last item in regards to going out onto Facebook and find clients fast really comes to the art of demonstration. And how do we demonstrate? Right? We put on what we classify as profitable presentations. What a profitable presentation is a way that you go and basically demonstrate. In a way of presenting or demonstrating in front of a mass group of people how it is that you can help them, and specifically, right, give them an offer to get your help. So what we want to do is we're consistently putting on profitable presentations, demonstrating how it is that we can specifically help people by actually helping them on the presentation, helping them win. And then them raising their hand and saying, whoa, I want to get that again. Whoa, I want to get more of that help. Whoa, you helped me with this thing. I want to go get help from that thing too. And we're consistently entering in the marketplace with these presentations, with these productions, with these shows, showing people specifically. And a lot of times we're doing these where? In our Facebook groups. We're doing these in our Facebook groups because our Facebook groups become a place and a list of people that have acknowledged and shown behavior that they are interested in what it is that we're talking about, and specifically what we're talking about in that Facebook group. So we're constantly wanting to schedule out and put on profitable presentations that showing people specifically what it is that we do and how it is that we can help them. And I suggest doing it at least twice a month. Every couple of weeks, it gives you a couple of weeks to promote the event, gives you a couple of weeks to let people know what's going on, and gives you a couple of weeks to invite people to the event, while giving you also a couple of weeks to create that offer that you're wanting to offer people around what it is that you're going to be talking to them so that they can start getting your help as a life coach and healer. Are you a life coach or healer who's looking to make your first or next 100K in your life coach or healing business in the next year? Well, then I'm running a free workshop here in the next couple of days called the Life Coach Launch. This is going to show you specifically how you can make your first or next 100K in your life coaching business in the next year. And I put down a link down here right now for you to click on so that you can make sure to claim your spot in that free workshop that we're having here this Wednesday. So make sure that you click on that link below and take action now so that you can come to this workshop and discover how you can make your first or next 100K as a life coach or healer real soon. Don't forget, we all win when we all win. Make the choice to win today. Click that link below and choose to come to this next live workshop so that you can make your first or next 100K in your life coach or healing business. I choose to win. Hope you choose to win by clicking on that link below. We'll see you next time.